What's up YouTube, COD4Man221 here, and welcome back to another part of the Franks campaign for Attila Total War. In the last round, I managed to take out the Longbeards. Alright, let's see what their official name was. The Langobards, Langobards. And that was actually, I think, a new DLC faction. Now there's another DLC coming for the various factions, the Abdani, and some of the other British factions. But I do not want to mess the Caledonians. I do not want to mess with these guys in the Picts. So Picts, Caledonians. Yeah. That is one area I'm not going to mess with. I'm saving up my money to resettle this area, which I'm going to start doing rather shortly. What faction is this? The Ruggians. Well, they're going to be on one of my next hit lists because I'm going to start expanding this way. And honestly, if I take out a couple of these settlement factions, that's okay. So the plan is in this part, rebuild my armies, improve them with the traits they've gained, and we're gonna go take over this settlement. Maybe not in this part we'll take over, but we'll at least get prepared for that. So actually, yeah, we're gonna repair that. Pastures, more food is not a bad thing at all. Skirmishers, goat herder, yeah, and then chieftains hall for public order and wealth. Not a bad setup they had. So let's go improve our armies here. So we're going to go for Champions of the North. We are now immune to snow attrition. We can siege in the winter, and that is huge. Okay, this guy has some more skills. He has a bunch of Navy skills for some reason. Interesting. So he has the cavalry skills. Income and loot he has. Construction and cunning. That doesn't really help us. Fatigue could work. Integrity, we don't really need that. Food from characters when governed. Ammunition would help if we were the Huns, so that's not going to help us. It's all governor stuff, pretty much. Let's go down this line here. Let's go for... We'll max out the cab, and we're going to go one on the spoiler so we can get the war chief, which gives us more charge bonus and cheaper recruitment cost. Then we might want to go for the integrity coming up, so... That's him. His army... Look at that, 21 change per turn. These guys are pretty awesome. And then we only need one more to get Champions of the North. And then we're probably going to go down to probably morale versus nomadic, and yeah, we'll probably go down the nomadic thing and morale versus Romans. So this army anyway is going to head back down to this area because we're not going to go through our friendly land here. Why are these guys at -1 is the question. Oh, I have actually 10,000. I can convert this over. I think actually someone got messed up in the last part, so now that was already being converted over, and now it's being converted over again. So immigrants, or there's difference. Honestly, at this point, if I could get any kind of Christianity, I might just hop onto that. Don't want to do paganism. I want us to be a Christian faction. It'll be much easier when we're conquering Christian lands, especially around... I mean, I honestly don't know. What are my objectives anyway? To control 30. So we own 8. And we need to control those 2 provinces. So I'm thinking around this area right here, Holy Roman Empire area, and into France. There's gold and easy enemies to pick off. Or some parts of France, that is, Not the regions that are mostly desolate like that one. Or whatever that city is. But this area here, with the Western Roman rebels and the Gauls again, who I destroyed. Destroyed them once, gonna destroy them again, pretty much. And that's shocking, even with the Chieftain's Hall. I can upgrade this at some point. Wow, 500. I need Sacred King, and I'm currently working on that right now, so good. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's end a turn, now my forces start healing up. This spy will head on down here. And thankfully it's not a massive thing. I can actually hire a governor. Good old Carl. Carl's a sage. Research, that's great. This guy's a lord. Let's see, this guy gives us from agriculture, and that's a pretty agricultural province, I think. This guy's a mentor. So let's go for Hogruger or something. Wait, I didn't even appoint him. Okay, you are gonna go here. Okay, what edict do we like? I'm thinking growth and construction, resettlement. Maybe that's what's doing it. Maybe the growth edict here is pissing people off with immigrants. Let's try switching this over to something like warrior rights. Let's try that. Well, that'll be interesting. We'll have to check that out because, I mean, that makes a lot of sense to me. Like, honestly, like if you have a growth thing and you're getting a lot of growth, and immigrants are coming because you're growing, and that pisses off people, that makes a lot of sense. That's probably why they're unhappy. Immigration's a new thing. They've added a new thing to make people pissed off at you, so good. They're making the game more challenging. Perfect. That army just left. So the army actually should probably head at the border here. This province, I'm sure, will calm down. I'm gonna have to. I'm saving up some iron now to resettle that current area. Yeah, you can see immigration should be going down now. Yeah. Okay, let's go find where that army went.
I have things to attend to.
Gem settlement. Stores and backup sanitation, that's pretty good. They have pastures and Great Hall. Yeah, what's not to like about that settlement province right there? So believe it or not, actually I'm just gonna head right to the border here. I'm gonna keep retraining our men. And we'll just stand here because we're gonna get ready to declare war. I better switch. I better break my alliance.
I look forward to your wisdom.
They still like me. Now they don't like me very much.
Strength and courage in friends is not
Oh, you have no allies, and you have some gems, so those are going to be mine soon. Yeah, if that army marched away, I don't know where it went, but they're going to be in trouble if they did. So I can upgrade this to increase further sanitation and food reserves, which isn't a bad idea. But like I said, I'm going to save up my money, because maybe even... I think you need a bigger army to help settle this desolate area. However, a lot of this area has been ravaged, northern Italy especially, so... I don't think there's much to inherit along here. These are all destroyed settlements. In fact, this whole center area right here. The Ostrogoths. Yeah, this is like a good area, I think, to take over. There's gold. Like, Gaul is more or less, these two settlements besides that and this area right here, they're pretty much untouched. By they're not, their settlements aren't raised to the ground pretty much. Goat herd, I could upgrade this even more to goat pens. I think we're good. Sanitation's great. Current sanitation. There's sanitation from... Huh. Guess there's not sanitation. What was I thought I was reading something else. Oh, I was reading this. Yeah, this one has a sanitation. Cool. So let's end turn. I'm just going to be upgrading my characters. This is a governor, so we want to go... He's already got rid of corruption, which is great. So this will give us, when he's a governor, it'll give us extra food, so that sounds like a good idea. I don't really care about recruiting agents in this province. Melee defense. Yeah, so let's give us more food. That'll really help out. And same thing down here. This guy's gotten rid of all the corruption. Zeal's not really going to help him. He's a governor, so let's give him... Honestly, if I can just boost my food supply, that'd be like one of the best things. Oh, I should have got the construction costs. Hold on. So let's go for the construction cost, and then we'll go for the food. And you can see these guys are quite happy with this, actually. If we look at the province, they're not very happy with immigrants. Let's actually take a look. Well, next turn we'll take a look at the immigrants over there. And these guys are still healing up some of them quite quickly, about 3 turns. And I'm okay because I don't know attack in winter. Not because I take attrition, but I need to get some eyes on the enemy army right there. So if they're away doing something, I mean, I don't know who owns this province right here, or what, that might still be the Romans, but the major army's away, then my army's just going to pretty much assault, and I know what to do now. I think I had a disastrous attack against it was the Geats way up north. They scare me because they're... Oh, there's a big army. It's back. The Geats do scare me as a force because they have 3 full-stack armies right now in 1 province. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's how the game's designed. I say just Britannia. Britannia. Nah, they just... looks like they popped up as a faction. So we're doing pretty good with our food right here. Look at that. No snow attrition. This is like the greatest thing. This will really help serve me. So I've just got the Sacred King. So let's... Military, we're pretty well. Axe, man. So I would replace all my Germanic warband, which would be good. That would give me better cav. Right now I'm okay on cavalry. I think I want to keep going down this civ tree route because that'll give me extra wealth. Is always a good thing. I'm not making a whole lot of money. I lied. I'm making like 5,000. Okay, I'm making more money than I was before, which is a good thing. It's probably because this province, you know, I want to totally upgrade this again. Oh, we have a squalor issue here. Well, you know, we can upgrade the dikes, so that'll help out a little bit more growth. 5 is public order for the carpenter. Wow, people really hate jobs, apparently. See, I need to get sanitation underway in this city. This city's fine. So we're actually just about to get that done, so I'll save that. Okay, trying to find that other army. Ah, they're a 2-settlement nation now. Interesting. And the Saxons are way down here. Hey, I found you guys. They've been the ones raiding all those lands. Okay, I'm going to leave my army right here. These guys will be hurt after suffering winter attrition, while my men are still training up, so... Hell, whichever one of these armies gets trained faster. I know these guys... Yeah. It's honestly whatever army gets trained faster is going to move in. They're both good. They're both good forces. And I'm like, I'm getting more money. I can keep investing in my own economy and my cities. And I do have to be aware of the Geats. They may try something devious. But definitely having the snow attrition. Having the immunity to that means I can campaign in all 4 seasons. Which is, when we're fighting the north and the snow line keeps coming further and further south, I'm having to deal with that more. Sometimes even half the year there's snow on the ground in some of my provinces here. So it's winter right now. We'll see in the spring. You know, it's probably snow line's going to be still right around here, and it's just going to get further and further south. So maybe I lied. There's a snow line. Yeah, it's still up here. Population surplus. Good. You know what we're going to do? We're going to stop disease. Here's what we're going to do for you guys. Hunter Shrine. Makes me feel happy. Yeah, we're not going to have pagan shrines up. Farmstead, we're going to make a... That's from a well. How do I get a well? Town centers helps me with happiness. I need to help fight squalor here. Artisan will get us... That's all like industrial stuff. Do I seriously not have any kind of... Am I missing something, guys? Like... What am I missing? Like, how come I can't get a well? Or something to deal with? Farmstead, that won't... It's just like fields and adds squalor here. Hunter Shrine increases happiness. What if I put 2? Oh, going down that route would be amazing. Warlords Keep, 150 food consumption, but gives 1,500 wealth. Well, I guess I don't have any... I can't upgrade, I guess, so we're going to have to go for the dikes, which come out of the well. And the well comes out of, apparently not out of the main city. It's a town waterwork. Fascinating. Well, we're definitely gonna do something that gives public order, probably, like the town center. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna improve our dikes here. Let's go look around for any other city that needs any kind of upgrades right now. Might as well upgrade our sanitation. And that doesn't hurt anything, so upgrade that. You guys are fine right here. This army's coming along. This army's pretty much done.
Ready for battle.
Let's hop these guys right here. That should finish off this army like in a couple turns.
Ready for orders.
This army's pretty much done though, so actually,
Warriors all.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shift the cavalry onto this
Move
army.
out.
Uh-huh.
Starting out. Thirsty for battle.
Hop these guys in.
Thirsty for
Actually, why don't we just transfer? Okay. So I'll just switch the fully trained troops.
Move out.
Switch them out. So now this army is...
For the tribe.
Oh, I just did this wrong.
Warriors all.
No, this is it. Now I'm getting confused on
Ready
my
for
own here.
battle.
Okay, so this is a full army here. So we want to give them the cavalry. They have pretty healthy infantry now. So we'll give them those units.
Starting out.
Okay.
Ready
So yeah, there we go.
Getting on our way.
These guys will keep replenishing. So it's spring, so we'll attack in the next turn. Once again, winter attrition does not matter. I'll just get some of my troops trained just a little bit more. And we should have a pretty good army ready to do some damage. And then I keep upgrading my buildings here, so that should give me a lot more wealth. Out there, the Geats. And if they attack me, that would be disastrous. I've like left the north completely unguarded. I don't have the resources for an army. So yeah, like I was saying, because we're coming close to the end of the part here. In the next 20-minute part, we're definitely going to attack. I'm going to launch an attack on those guys right now.
We live for battle. We dream of it. We
Never
raise
mind,
it
we're now
as
at war with
others.
somebody. Oh my god! Wow. Okay. I don't even... What's our battlefield look like? I just weakened these guys significantly too. Great. Just a bunch of German levy. Those guys suck. It's dealing with all the hurlers. They'll probably run out of ammo by the time they... Crazy. I'm definitely going to fight it on the battlefield. I'm not going to sally forth and try to take these guys out. This time I'm going to die. That's possible. This is my faction here, though, so... I did not see that coming. But these guys, their cities are going to burn. They do this. I'll see you in the next part. Godforman 221 signing off. Hope you enjoyed.